When was the last time you felt you accomplished something? If the answer isn't today, something is wrong. Humans have a track record of not acknowledging the small things in life that they do. They don't take time for themselves, making their lives feel chaotic. Out of the responses from the class survey, 89.6% claimed to only take 2 hours or less for themselves. Most claim that their lives feel chaotic. To fix these negative feelings, there's a tool called 3 Daily Wins. These are 3 actions you should take part in every day to make your life feel more stable. At the beginning of the year, I started using this method and kept track of my daily wins in my notes. It has shown much improvement in my mood, motivation, and focus. I've also researched thoroughly on the subject and found many people with similar results. Today I'm going to talk about how incorporating 3 daily actions into your schedule will benefit your life. First, I'll go over the problem of people feeling unfulfilled in their lives. Second, I'll offer a solution to help improve this negative feeling. And third, I'll examine how life would look without making this change and how it would look after making this change. Now let's begin with the problem. Many people feel unfulfilled and emotionally drained in their lives, even when they are busy every day. Most people can't pick out one thing that they accomplished or felt proud of during the week. A woman named Hornima went on it and hung out with her friends to catch up. When they were catching up, she noticed that most of her friends were telling the same story. They were all saying that they felt behind. They were behind on finances, behind on errands, and much more. She noticed that they all had the same mindset, that they needed to push themselves to the limit, thinking it was the only way to get ahead or achieve something. However, the only result they got from this mindset was that they never felt good enough or like they achieved anything. The sad fact is, this is not just her friends that are in this never-ending battle. Many people worldwide feel the same exact way. They feel day after day putting in all of their energy is not getting them anywhere. The sad truth is that only 31% of Americans claim to feel somewhat satisfied with their lives, leaving millions of people out there feeling lost and like they aren't good enough. We fall into this idea of pushing ourselves to the limit will create success because we are taught it from a young age. And we are at high risk of falling into this never-ending battle because most of us are just starting out the chapter of the life of becoming adults and learning to live independently. And society tells us to be successful, we need a good, high-paying job, married to a good-looking significant other, to have many children, and to live in a big, beautiful house. This idea is very nice, but it's doing more harm than good. For millennials and Gen Z, this is a lot of expectation, which feels unreachable, which leaves us in a constant battle to be better and not feeling good enough. After discussing the major issue, let's talk about how to fix the feeling of not being fulfilled and not feeling good enough. People can try ignoring society's standards and just try to celebrate the big accomplishments, however few or spread out they are. This would allow them to find fulfillment even if there are gaps in between. But these gaps can be long, leaving people to feel that they aren't going anywhere in life, which is fine for some, but not for most. My solution is to incorporate the 3 Daily Wins method. This will help you realize what accomplishments you made throughout the day. This is a to-do list of 3 actions that you must take every day. The first action is to do something physical. For example, going on a walk, doing yoga, or weightlifting. Once you complete an action that gets your body moving, that is your first win. The second action is something that uses your mind. Some examples of these are to learn to cook something new or to read. After completing this, that is your second win. The third act is to do something spiritual. This would be like journaling or making a list of things that happened to you that were positive, or meditation. After completing this, you'll have your third win. Appreciating the small things every day will lead to a more positive outlook on life. You'll find structure and fulfillment every day as you have 3 wins that you accomplished. According to the article called Celebrate the Small Stuff, they say that all accomplishments, big or small, release dopamine from your brain. Dopamine helps boost mood, motivation, and focus. Accomplishments are very beneficial for a person's well-being and self-esteem. We often don't see our achievements, and that's why this system helps so much. They give you a structure and motivation to complete these goals, and then release dopamine after, making you want to do it again every day. When people celebrate their accomplishments, they are more likely to remain positive and motivated, creating a positive feedback loop of completing goals and having satisfaction in life. So, Completing the 3 goals will give you 3 wins every day, leading to more goals and motivation to achieve them. These goals could be small or big, but you'll find yourself motivated to do it instead of feeling stressed about completing them. Many of you claim that you do not have enough time to yourselves with only 2 hours or less. Most people argue that they do not have time to do these actions because life is too busy, and that these tasks will feel like chores. This action should not feel like a chore, though. People see chores as large tasks that have to be done well. These actions do not have to be big, though, and they do not have to be perfect in any way. They do not need to take a lot of time. This should not feel like a pain or inconvenience. This is just taking time for yourselves, which is necessary. If people still claim to be too busy or too stressed, that is even more reason to incorporate the 3 daily wins. It will give your life more structure. It will give your day a sense of purpose and balance. Plus, you will find yourself motivated to take on the busy days and find even more achievements throughout the day. On the class survey, 13 people said that they are neglecting their physical wellness, 6 people said they are neglecting their mental awareness, and 14 people said that they were neglecting spiritual well-being and positive attitudes. Starting this method will help you find moments through your busy day to focus on yourself, boosting positivity and balance. The well-being thesis put out an article demonstrating why taking little breaks throughout the day will help with balance and productivity. Breaks help relieve or even prevent stress. This shows that breaks to focus on yourself during the day will help boost mood, motivation, and productivity. The 3 wins method is simple and beneficial. Making room for these small tasks are not a burden, but a tool to improve your well-being. Since we have proved that small daily wins can lead to many benefits, let's imagine what life would look like if you made the change versus if you didn't. If you did not make this change, your life would continue down the same path you are on right now, feeling like you are constantly behind in your studies, work, and life in general. The days are long and stressful, and you won't feel like you accomplished anything, and will be stuck in the same never-ending battle of not feeling good enough. Your motivation will slowly disappear, leaving you to just go through the motions every day, making your life feel unfulfilled. Now let's say you incorporate the small 3 wins each day. You get up 20 minutes earlier, go for a morning walk. Then as you go throughout the day and become busy and stressed, you take a 5-minute break to journal 2 happy memories. Then your mood will improve, letting you finish the day with a little more energy. As it comes to the end of the day, you lay down to relax and read a book. Then you close your eyes thinking over the day and you realize that you accomplished 3 things in a busy day, leaving you falling asleep to the satisfaction of achieving something and motivated to do it again tomorrow. Now that you can see the danger of going down the same path and the success of making this change, we can discuss how to start. Pursuing 3 daily wins, 1 spiritual, 1 mental, and 1 physical, and keeping track of them through your notes will help get rid of this feeling of being unfulfilled. And completing a 1 in each category will give your life structure. By making this a habit, it will improve your well-being. To start this change, think about your schedule tomorrow. Go into your notes app and make 3 separate categories: physical, mental, and spiritual. I want you to find something you can do in each category tomorrow and write it down. Again, these should not be large. Now I want you to wake up tomorrow and get them done, marking them off as you go. It only takes 1 day to see its benefit, so why not start tomorrow? More than half of the class responded to the survey saying that they do not feel like they are showing up every day as the best versions of themselves. Let's change that now and make every day your best day.